The plan for this city was designed by the French architect Pierre L'Enfant. The Anacostia River flows across the eastern side of this city, whose orange and blue metro lines pass through Foggy Bottom. This city is encircled by a beltway that crosses Montgomery County, Maryland, and then enters Virginia. For 10 points, the Lincoln Memorial is found in what national capital on the Potomac River in the District of Columbia? And the answer is Washington, D.C. This nation's Bay of Plenty is the home of a sphenodont reptile called the Tautara. Its regions include Otago and Canterbury, whose chief city, Christchurch, was the site of a 2011 earthquake. The Cook Strait, which divides its North and South Islands, is the site of its capital, Wellington. For 10 points, the Maori people are the native inhabitants of what Pacific Island nation east of Australia? And the answer is New Zealand. This country's Kruger National Park, part of the low-veld grassland, is named for a 19th century leader of its Transvaal region, the site of gold and diamond mines. Lesotho is completely surrounded by this country, which was governed by an apartheid regime before it elected Nelson Mandela president in 1994. For 10 points, Pretoria and Cape Town are two capitals of what country at the lowest extremity of the African continent? And the answer is the Republic of South Africa. In 2012, an unknown disc-shaped object was found on the floor of this sea. Arms of this sea include the Gulf of Riga and Gulf of Bothnia. The Kiel Canal bypasses Kattegat Bay and Skagerrak Strait to connect this sea to the North Sea. Germany and Poland are on its southern shore. For 10 points, name this sea bordered by Estonia, Latvia, and Lithuania, its namesake states, as well as Finland and Sweden. And the answer is the Baltic Sea. The Sorbonne is the university of this city, which is divided into 20 arrondissements. This city is the site of a monument built to commemorate victory at the Battle of Austerlitz, the Arc de Triomphe. Notre Dame Cathedral is located in this city on the Seine River, where tourists may also visit the Eiffel Tower. For 10 points, name this capital of France. And the answer is Paris. One of these landforms of Tehuantepec is found in the Mexican states of Oaxaca and Veracruz. One of Kra connects the Malay Peninsula to the rest of Asia. The Suez Canal was built across one of these landforms, separating the Red and Mediterranean seas. For 10 points, name these narrow strips of land that connect larger land masses, another of which is the country of Panama. And the answer is isthmus. States in this nation include Mato Grosso and Bahia, a center of 17th century sugar plantations. Pedro Cabral accidentally discovered this country, which was east of a line established by the Treaty of Tordesillas, and thus became the only Portuguese-speaking country on its continent. Sao Paulo, Rio de Janeiro, and the Amazon rainforest are located in, for 10 points, what largest country in South America? And the answer is the Federative Republic of Brazil. In 2011, this country, and a country it almost entirely surrounds, agreed to an exchange of border enclaves. Cuisine from this country includes the tandoori style of cooking and the use of curry. The Arabian Sea is to this country's west. To its east lies the Bay of Bengal. For 10 points, name this country that nearly surrounds Bangladesh and disputes the Kashmir and Punjab regions with Pakistan. And the answer is the Republic of India. In April 2011, this country announced it was for rent 8 years after its head of state, Hans Adam II, joked about selling it to Bill Gates and renaming it Microsoft. This nation and Uzbekistan are the only double landlocked countries in the world, and it is the wealthiest per capita German-speaking country. For 10 points, name this principality between Switzerland and Austria with capital Vaduz. And the answer is the Principality of Liechtenstein. This river was known in ancient times as the Black River due to the black silt it deposited during floods. Lake Tana is one source of this river. John Speck discovered that the other was Lake Victoria. It forms from the confluence of namesake Blue and White rivers near Khartoum. For 10 points, Aswan High Dam is on what longest river in the world? And the answer is the Nile River.